Hello everyone, this is Kendrick, and today we are going to talk about DNS. A lot of people are not familiar with DNS is, so I am going to be the one to explain it briefly. DNS, Domain Name System. Pretty much, it's the domain system that distributes the responsibility of assigning a domain name and mapping those names to an IP address. So when you go to the internet, gives you an IP address, and it pretty much, like Google or Yahoo, the numbers that you see actually turn into a domain name. It actually is the foundation for the name resolution in a TCP and an IP network. Facts. An IP address is a set of 4 numbers called octets. Every machine connects to the internet and has unique IP addresses. An IP address for home connections are often assigned by service providers at the time of the user's connection, which means you'll have a different IP address every time you log in, which pretty much most people know these days if you're in the computer field like I am. Key components of DNS: convenience, consistency, and simplicity. Pretty much the picture that I'm showing you right here is what a domain namespace is. It has zones and name servers. As you can see, you have your root at the top, then your top level domains, and then they branch down into sectors, and then they go down into your subdomains. Kind of like a family tree, you know. It starts off, you have, for example, for my name, Kendrick, and then, you know, the branches, they keep going down and down and down. Similar key components of a DNS diagram. Right here is what's called a forward lookup query. Pretty much, if you know how to do command prompt, which most people do, you can type in the NS lookup feature in the command prompt, and it'll actually show you the IP address, which you can see in this example right here. When I use the NS lookup, it showed the example, and this is a screenshot of the CMD command that I used. A lot of people have frequent asked questions about DNS, like how much does it cost? And as you can see, the communities of DNS share resolution systems that set up a flat monthly fee, which is based on volumes of names, registrations in the DNS operating zones or zones. Another cool and neat fact is how many names can a community of DNS share on a platform. Well, in July of 2007, they tested a system capable of 5 million names answering and exceeding queries per second. I mean, I think that's very, very interesting, and I would recommend that you go out and Google DNS and learn as much as you possibly can about it. There's a lot of interesting facts. There are tons of things on Wikipedia, tons of videos that'll give you great insight about DNS. It's really a great thing to hold on to and remember, because you'll have to use that in your everyday computer field. I hope you have liked my brief little tutorial on DNS, and thank you and have a great day.